Imagine walking into your backyard vegetable garden on a bright summer morning and finding not a single aphid on your tomatoes, not a beetle on your beans, and not one weed pushing up through the mulch between your raised, all without spraying a drop of pesticide, pulling a single weed by hand, or spending more than a few minutes on maintenance. Now, imagine that this entire miracle is being accomplished quietly and enthusiastically by your own backyard chickens, guided safely between your garden beds through a simple wire tunnel that keeps them exactly where you need them and away from the plants you are protecting. That is what a smart chicken tunnel does, and once you build one, your garden and your flock will never be separated again. The chicken tunnel, also called a chunnel in the American backyard farming community, is one of the most brilliant integrations of livestock and food production that any beginner homesteader or home gardener can implement. The concept is deceptively simple. A low-arched tunnel, made from wire mesh and lightweight framing material, is positioned between or alongside raised garden beds, creating a pathway that chickens can walk through freely while being physically prevented from entering the beds themselves. As they move through the tunnel, the chickens scratch, peck, and forage along the ground beneath them, eating weed seeds before they germinate, consuming slugs and snails that would otherwise devastate your crops, devouring aphids and beetle larvae that drop from adjacent plants, and simultaneously depositing small amounts of nitrogen-rich manure directly into the soil beneath the tunnel pathway. The result is a living, breathing, self-renewing pest control and soil fertility system that works every single day without any additional cost or chemical input. Building your first chicken tunnel requires modest materials, a single weekend afternoon, and almost no prior construction experience. The most common and affordable approach uses half-inch hardware cloth or welded wire mesh, bent into a half-circle arch, secured with metal staples or zip ties to wooden stakes or PVC pipe end posts driven into the ground. The tunnel should be wide enough for your chickens to walk comfortably side by side, typically 12 to 18 inches wide, and tall enough for them to stand upright without crouching, which is usually about 18 to 24 inches in height at the apex. Length is entirely up to you and the layout of your garden. A simple L-shaped or U-shaped tunnel running between 2 or 3 raised beds can be as short as 8 feet or as long as 40 feet or more. The critical design feature is the placement. The tunnel should run in the pathways between your beds, directly over the soil or mulch where weeds, pests, and weed seeds accumulate. The sides of the tunnel must be tight against the raised bed frames on each side, so that chickens cannot squeeze underneath and into the bed itself. The structural integrity and effectiveness of a well-built chicken tunnel depends on how carefully you seal the perimeter. Chickens are creative and determined escape artists. If there is a gap, they will find it and exploit it with enthusiasm. Use landscape staples or bent wire stakes every 6 to 8 inches along the base of both sides of the tunnel to pin it flush against the ground or raised bed frame, where the tunnel meets the corners or ends of raised bed frames. Use zip ties or staple wire directly through the hardware, cloth, and into the wooden frame to create a sealed connection. The entrance and exit of each tunnel section should have a lightweight wire gate or a hinged flap that you can open to allow chickens in at the start of the day and close to route them back to their coop at the end of the day. This simple on and off access system is what gives the chicken tunnel its name. Smart. You control exactly where your flock works, for how long, and in which section of the garden, depending on what each bed needs at any given time of year. The scientific case for integrating chickens into garden systems through controlled access structures like tunnels is compelling and growing. A 2014 study published in the journal Agroecosystems found that gardens using integrated poultry systems, in which chickens had controlled access to garden pathways, showed a statistically significant reduction in weed seed populations in the soil compared to non-integrated control plots. Specifically, plots with chicken access showed between 60 and 70% fewer viable weed seeds in the top 2 inches of soil after a single growing season. This finding SIPS aligns with observations from small-scale permaculture and regenerative farming operations across the United States, where chicken tunnel systems have been credited with eliminating the need for herbicide application entirely in managed garden pathways. Separate research from extension programs at American land-grant universities has documented that chicken manure, when deposited in small quantities across a soil surface and worked in by scratching behavior, contributes meaningful levels of nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium, precisely the three primary plant macronutrients, in a form that becomes plant available after a short decomposition period. Beyond its practical garden benefits, the chicken tunnel system has a surprisingly rich and positive effect on the mental and physical health of the people who maintain it. Research in veterinary and human behavioral science has consistently found that regular interaction with poultry, even brief, low-intensity daily contact, such as observing a flock, collecting eggs, or guiding chickens through a tunnel, produces measurable reductions in self-reported stress and anxiety. A 2020 study from the British Journal of Psychiatry found that people who kept backyard poultry reported significantly higher daily well-being scores than non-poultry keeping neighbors in same communities, a difference that researchers attributed largely to the structured, daily routine, sense of purpose, and social bonding with animals that backyard flock keeping provides. For home gardeners in the United States who are already invested in the therapeutic benefits of growing food, adding a chicken tunnel system amplifies those benefits considerably. You are not just growing plants anymore. You are managing a small, productive, living ecosystem, and that level of engagement with the natural world is profoundly restorative for the human's nervous system. Light management in a chicken tunnel garden system involves thinking about both the chicken's comfort and the health of the plants growing in the adjacent beds. Chickens are most active and most effective as pest foragers during the cooler parts of the day, morning and late afternoon. In midsummer, routing your flock through the tunnel during the early morning hours, when temperatures are below 80 degrees Fahrenheit, maximizes their foraging energy and reduces the risk of heat stress. If your garden runs on a north-south axis in the US, the tunnel pathway receives a different light profile on each side. The east-facing bed gets morning sun, the west-facing bed gets afternoon sun, and this affects which crops you plant on which side. Cool season crops that appreciate afternoon shade in summer can be placed on the east-facing side of a north-south tunnel pathway, while sun-loving heat crops like tomatoes and peppers perform best on the south or west-facing sides. The tunnel itself can be partially covered with shade cloth during peak summer to reduce heat in the pathway and keep your chickens comfortable enough to keep foraging, rather than seeking shade elsewhere. Temperature management within the chicken tunnel requires seasonal attention. In spring, when soil in the tunnel pathway is still cool and moist, chickens scratch and forage most deeply and most enthusiastically. This is the ideal time to route them through the tunnel before planting season begins, allowing them to scratch out overwintered pest larvae and weed seeds from the previous season. In summer, as temperatures rise, ensure the tunnel pathway has adequate airflow by keeping the tunnel sides open rather than adding solid barriers. In fall, routing chickens back through the tunnel pathways after harvest is one of the most valuable seasonal practices available to a home gardener. The chickens clean up fallen fruit, spent plant material, and late-season pest populations that would otherwise overwinter in the soil and emerge as the following year's pest pressure. In northern climates where winter temperatures fall below freezing for extended periods, the wire tunnel sections can be quickly disassembled, stored flat, and reinstalled in spring, a process that takes less than an hour for a typical home garden setup. Watering your raised garden beds correctly within a chicken tunnel system requires a specific approach that accounts for the chicken's daily activity alongside the plant's moisture needs. Water the beds themselves using a drip system or soaker hose directed at plant root zones. Never using overhead sprinklers that would keep the tunnel pathway soil wet and muddy. Wet mud in the chicken tunnel pathway is a problem on multiple levels. It creates an ideal habitat for intestinal parasites that cycle through chickens through contact with contaminated soil, and it allows the tunnel pathway soil to become compacted and anaerobic, reducing its ability to support the beneficial soil biology that makes chicken manure deposits so valuable. Keep the tunnel pathway soil moderately moist, damp enough to remain loose and friable, dry enough to stay well drained after each rain or watering. In the garden beds themselves, deep watering every 3 to 5 days during summer keeps root systems healthy and prevents the shallow root development that makes plants vulnerable to wilting on hot afternoons. Fertilizing a garden with an active chicken tunnel system requires less external input than a conventional garden, because the chickens are continuously depositing small amounts of manure throughout the pathway soil. However, the nutrient contribution from a small backyard flock is unlikely to be sufficient on its own to supply the needs of a full vegetable garden. It should be thought of as a supplement, not a replacement, for a regular organic fertilizing program. Before the planting season, apply a 2-inch layer of finished compost to each bed and work it in lightly. Throughout the growing season, supplement every 4 to 6 weeks with a balanced organic granular fertilizer in the beds themselves. In the tunnel pathway soil, no additional fertilizing is typically needed, as long as the chickens are actively working through it. But if you notice the pathway soil becoming depleted in texture and color, compared to the bed soil, a top dressing of compost worked into the pathway with a hand fork will restore its biological activity. Never apply synthetic chemical fertilizers near the tunnel pathway. These compounds can harm the soil biology that processes chicken manure into plant-available nutrients, and they may accumulate in the egg yolks of chickens that forage through treated soil. Pruning the plants in beds adjacent to a chicken tunnel is important for maintaining the integrity of the tunnel system and preventing chickens from accessing bed plants through gaps in the frame. Any plant branch, leaf, or stem that grows outward through or under the tunnel wire, through gaps or low clearances in the bed frame, should be pruned back regularly. Chickens will absolutely pull accessible plant material through wire gaps and consume it with enthusiasm. This is especially relevant for sprawling or vining plants like cucumbers, squash, tomatoes, and beans, which send out lateral growth that can extend into or over the tunnel wire within days. Keep these plants trained vertically on stakes or trellises inside the bed, and prune any lateral stems that reach toward the tunnel boundary. In contrast, compact, upright plants like kale, chard, and peppers require far less management and are naturally well suited to placement alongside a chicken tunnel, as their growth habit keeps them clearly within the bed boundary. Common problems with chicken tunnel systems are predictable and have straightforward solutions. The most frequent issue is chickens finding gaps and escaping into the adjacent beds. A thorough weekly inspection of every inch of the tunnel perimeter, particularly at corners, ends, and junctions with raised bed frames, and immediate repair of any gap larger than 1 inch, will prevent this entirely. The second common problem is tunnel pathway soil becoming compacted from repeated chicken activity. Loosening the soil with a hand fork every 2 to 3 weeks during active chicken tunnel use maintains its friable texture and prevents it from becoming a hardpan surface substitute that reduces the effectiveness of scratching and manure incorporation. The third common problem is excessive moisture in the pathway during wet weather. Adding a thin layer of wood chips, straw, or dry leaves over the tunnel pathway creates a permeable surface layer that absorbs excess water and gives chickens better footing, while still allowing them to scratch down to the soil beneath. The smart chicken tunnel is not just a clever DIY project. It is a fundamental shift in the way you think about your backyard. When chickens and garden beds work together through a well-designed tunnel system, your garden stops being something you maintain alone and becomes a collaborative living system in which every element supports every other element. Your chickens eat your pests and weeds. Their manure feeds your soil grows your food scraps return to the chickens. This is the cycle of a truly integrated backyard garden, and the chicken tunnel is the simple, affordable structure that makes it possible. Build one this weekend, let your flock go to work, and watch your garden thrive in ways you never imagined. If you love learning about seasonal flowering plants, vegetables, gardening tips, and nature care, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Nature Nurture Hub, your home for year-round garden inspiration. Let's keep growing together.